Hello everybody, welcome back to Cannonball Cottage. Today we're going to be doing a savoury mince dish. In the pan we have 450 grams of minced or ground beef that we're just going to brown off. I originally started this, or thought of this, and I was going to make just a savoury mince with vegetables, but as I kept on thinking about it, I thought I'm going to, because I like the spicy food, I'm going to add some spicy food, so it's really a slant on a chili, on a Mexican chili really. We've got some onions, just 2 fresh tomatoes and 3 cloves of garlic in here that have been in the process, and I've blitzed them down. I've also got some red and green peppers there that have also been blitzed down in the processor. I've got some carrots, diced carrot, and some green beans just there. Not a great deal, as you can see, it's just like a cupful, just sort of to extend this chili type or savoury mince with vegetables, sort of with a Spanish or Mexican style. It's sort of, I suppose you could say it's a little bit like a chili without the beans, but I've got some coriander there just to finish it off. I've got a little bit of stock and some tomato puree in there just in case we want to try and loosen it up slightly, but I'm actually going to make it sort of a dry chili, if you like. And in here we've got quite a number of seasonings. We've got oregano, smoked paprika, cumin, onion powder, garlic powder, coriander, chili flakes, chili powder, onion, no, that's brown sugar, I've already done the onion, that's brown sugar, salt and pepper, black pepper. Just, there's 1 teaspoon of everything except the black pepper, there's only half a teaspoon. So as we're doing this now, I'm going to put the onions in next. Otherwise, if I put the seasoning in, it might sort of scorch on the base of the pan. So we'll now start with the onions and the tomato and the garlic, and we'll get those incorporated into it. That's why I've got this sauce here. When I put these dry ingredients in here, it may well, the bottom of the pan may well start catching and sort of, and we don't want these herbs and spices to go bitter, especially the smoked paprika. That tends to quickly get the wrong flavour to it. So we're now going to put look how finely these are being chopped, and it's sort of taken the water out of them. I'll use that one. And by adding all these vegetables, of course, it just sort of extends the meat. I mean, you could put some mushrooms in this and they're a great extender of making it a bulkier meal. And then we're going to add these other vegetables, which are carrots and some fine green beans that I diced up. And there we go. Get rid of the pots, and you see how it's sort of beginning to the bottom of the pan straight away, but it's we'll add a little bit of this liquid to it to remove that And there you go. Absolutely fantastic, even without the seasoning. So we're going to drop all these seasonings in. There's about 11 different ingredients there. I'm just going to stay clear of the vapor from that, because whenever I add chili or anything into a meal, it always catches me at the back of the throat. So if I steer clear, maybe I won't be coughing and spluttering. And there you go. I'm going to add a little bit more of this stock and this, just to loosen it up slightly. Just take off that, deglaze the bottom of the pan. This is it, and the smoked paprika's coming through, it's tremendous. A really nice paprika, smoked paprika. And of course you could serve this. I'm going to serve this up with some rice, and just to show you how it's going to be, I'm going to add a little bit more. Get that to come to the boil. And then mix the rest of the meat into it. You can add more salt and pepper to it, should you wish. It's entirely your choice. I'm going to give it a little bit of a tester first of all, see where we are. At the moment, for me, that could stand a little bit more chilli. It's not quite hot enough for me. However, it probably is for my wife. I'll just get some. I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne pepper to it to try and give it a little bit of heat. And as it happens, there you go. I mean, this would go well in a tortilla or a burrito. But yeah, it's really good. I'm going to give it another taste. See where we are. I'm actually going to add a little bit more cumin to it. I think it's just lacking a little bit of cumin. So the 1 teaspoon wasn't quite enough. I'm going to give it another ½ teaspoon of cumin. And to give it more of that Mexican feel to it. And a little bit more of the sauce again to deglaze the bottom of this pan. I just don't want this to go too far. And as always, while that's just continuing to cook, I'll take a quick swig of the old red wine. Cheers, everyone. And Well, that's about it really. I'm just going to give it another taste. Yeah. Absolutely, that's what it was. It was lacking a little bit of the old cumin. So really, all the ingredients I showed you are all 1 teaspoon. It needs 1.5 to 2 teaspoons of cumin. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a dish, put some rice in the dish, and just show you how we're going to serve it up. I'm just got a little bit of, and then of course we take some of the savoury mince, or chilli mince if that's what you want to call it. It's savoury mince with vegetables. And rice. I'll just move, well that's hot, you see that bottom plate there is a bit on the hot side, this diffuser type thing. I'll just move that over the way out of the, onto the stove top behind us. And what we've got there is savoury Mexican rice and minced beef, ground beef with vegetables. In fact, I probably should say that again, shouldn't I? Savoury mince, Mexican style savoury mince with vegetables and boiled rice. Here in Cannonball Cottage in the afternoon. I hope you've enjoyed that little demonstration. I'm just going to take another little taste just to confirm to myself that it's absolutely wonderful. It's absolutely lovely. There you go. Hope you've enjoyed this little demo. Mexican savoury mince with vegetables and boiled rice here in Cannonball Cottage in the afternoon. Thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe to our channel. Give it a thumbs up, give it a share, and please make a comment. Cheers everyone. See you all again soon.